What's up, guys? I'm Laura from Reading in Bed, and today is Wednesday, December 13th. And so we're here to do our short story advent calendar reveal for the day. And I will talk about yesterday's story.
14 is mini milk bowl.
The boys are peeking at other days in their advent calendars, but that's okay. But first...
And we're not opening them.
Well, no, don't open them. So last week, if you've been watching these videos, you'll know that last week was cursed. First my car broke down, then I slept through the alarm, and I had several work-related disasters. But so far this week is turning out a lot better. Tonight I'm going to be on a radio program on CJSR, which is our local university station here. So that just happened very suddenly this week. I got invited to be on it. I'm going to be talking about my favorite books of the year. So it's on at 10 o'clock Mountain Time, and unfortunately they don't release it as a podcast, so you have to listen live. But I'll put some information about that down below. And then yesterday morning I found out that I won a contest from 49th Shelf. So yeah, 49th Shelf is doing this 12 days of Bookmas. So every day for 12 days they're giving away prize packs, and most of them are either like award winners or award shortlists. And what I won was the Canadian Book Centre Children's Award winners. So I get 7 books. They're all children's books. Although some of them are kind of books for teenagers, so don't get too excited, Ben.
There's a milk chocolate in here.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys what books I won.
The only part that's bad for me today, I have a scratchy throat.
So you have a scratchy throat?
One of the kid books that are appropriate?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have them yet because they're mailing them to me. So I put them in the mail yesterday, but here's the names of the books, just so you guys can start getting excited about them. First one is called Exit Pursued by Bear.
What the heck?
That's a line from Shakespeare. I did know that. The second one is called Shooter. And the third one is called The Mark of the Plague. And then we've got The Skeleton Tree.
I know what a plague is.
Do ya?
Disease going around really fast.
That's right. Then there's Canada Year by Year, The Snow Nose, and The Tragic Tale of the Auk. So we've got everything in there, from picture books to nonfiction to historical to YA. So I'm pretty excited. Some of them are just going to be for me to read, the YA ones, and then some I will be able to read to the kids. So with that, let's get into the short story advent calendar. Story number 12. I tweeted last night that I almost want to call it here, and what I meant by that is I think this is going to be my favorite story. I know we're only halfway through. This is called Souterrain by Maggie Shipstead, and it reminded me a lot of a John Irving novel. If it was set in Vienna instead of Paris, it could be. And when I say it reminded me of a novel, I feel like I've read a novel when I've read these 28 small pages, just because we jump around through characters, through time, settings. There's music, there's death, there's incest maybe, but it's so good. I read this in public and cried a little bit at the end. It's just very emotional, very evocative.
You cried in public?
Yeah, a little bit, because this was a really sad story. So I went to the library last night so I could finish it. So that's all I want to say about this one for now. Maybe I'll say more later, but wow. I mean, I have a tradition where I buy a novel by whoever writes my favorite story of the year. Last year was J. Robert Lennon. I could be purchasing Astonish Me pretty soon. Let's put it that way. Now let's take a look at today's story real quick. Boys, any thoughts on the cover?
Water and grass.
Water and grass.
A lime on a counter.
Hmm?
A lime on a counter.
A lime on a counter, okay.
Mommy, remember that one from last year with like the dirt and stuff, and they like water at? Then they were can't get swept up.
Oh yes, I do remember that story from last year. There was a story last year about a speck of dirt, right? I think it was about a speck of dirt. I forgot about that story, Ben. Yeah, that was a weird one. Okay, so this one is called Secondary Memory, and it's by Danielle McLaughlin. And her short stories have appeared in The New Yorker. among others. Oh, okay. So she wrote Dinosaurs on Other Planets, which I have heard lots about. That made the rounds on BookTube, big time. So this is a short one. It is BookTube. Yeah, that's what this is. That's what I'm doing right now. This is a 7-pager. Okay, I can read just the very beginning to give you guys a taste of this story. At first, I assume we're going to the cafe down the street. Excellent, I think. A coffee will reboot her. Vicky is experiencing a runtime error this morning. In your language, she is a little uptight. I know this because she's swearing more than usual. Understandable, I suppose, given what's happened. At least she stopped that interminable switching me on, switching me off again. My insides are in bits. Think up all night retching after a bad curry. I'm a laptop, recycled. Vicky has a thing for recycled, and when she puts me in her bag, half of me pokes out of the top, just the way I like it. So Ben reminded us of a story about a speck of dirt. Sounds like this is a story about a laptop. Very interesting. How did you guess, Ben, that this would be about an object instead of a person? Very good.
I just remember that out of line.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to take this one to work today.
I like random stuff.
You like random stuff? Yeah, who doesn't like random stuff? Well, thanks for watching. We will check in tomorrow and let you know how the story goes.
A story about a piece of gold.
A story about a piece of gold? Well, maybe you can write that story, Henry. Any outro today, guys? All right. Thanks for watching.